I'm doing right there is I'm playing power chords. Hi, it's John Heussenstamm. I'm in New York to make an introductory lesson about rock guitar. And one of the things that I really emphasize and stress in lessons is the clarity and the result you get when you play a chord. Now, there's a lot of ways to do that, and a lot of people neglect to pay attention to that aspect of music, the delivery aspect. How do you get it to sound right, rather than just, oh, I learned how to play that. I know how to play that chord, instead of getting like a clear result or a rhythmic result. There's different ways to play it. We're going to talk about that right now. Whenever I play rock guitar, I like to think of myself clutching the instrument or holding it back, not letting it just, sound out with all kinds of shrill notes. When you play with distortion on your amplifier or using distortion pedals, it's a good idea to clutch the guitar and hold it back, because if it's always going like this, you never get that, the clarity in the rhythm, right? So what I'm doing right there is actually, in classical music they would call this incorrect. I got my thumb over the top of the neck, and that mutes out the E string. So when I'm playing a power chord like this, power chord being, a lot of you already know that, and you probably have a question: how do you keep the E string from sounding out while you're playing? Well, I put my thumb over the top of the guitar like that, and that quiets or mutes the string out. The other thing that I do is I mute the strings with the palm of my right hand like this, and the further back you go, the more sound comes out of the string. Watch. So the farther back towards the bridge, the more sound the strings let out. By keeping that on there, you get a nice rhythmic attack. Check it out. Instead of it sounding like this, I'll mute it or dampen it with my hand, and you get this sort of a result, like this. You don't want to always hear this. You might want to hear this. So you get that by dampening or muting. Another thing that you want to work on if you're going to be the lead guitarist in a rock band is repeaters or riffs that repeat themselves over and over real rapidly, fast, like this sort of sound. That's kind of like showing off, It'd be one thing to be a rock guitar player and, always just go. People aren't impressed by that. They want to hear a little bit of flash, they want to see that you've got some technique or chops. So the way that I'm achieving that, using a pentatonic scale, doing a bend here on the G string, go to the B string, then do a pull off. I'll start off slowly and get it up to speed. Jimmy Page used to put his finger there because it was easier, so you go. Then he used the same thing on the next strings over. Anyway, those are some of the things that we're going to cover in lessons on rock guitar. And if you want to see more of this sort of thing, go to lessonface.com in the future. Thank you.